welcome to MarathonJourney.com v3.19 special edition here at Walt Disney World. Yes, we're here where it all begins at the event bus stop to take us over to the expo. We cheated just a little bit. We went out last night and picked up our bib and our packet, so we are basically ready to just go out and have fun today. So that's what we're waiting for, the event bus. Now today's event is going to be pretty easy because all we're doing is we're just going to head out, have a great time, look at the vendors, listen to some great motivational speakers, meet some people that we haven't seen in just a little bit. Tomorrow morning is a 3 a.m. bus to get over to the runner area, and that makes it a little bit more hectic tomorrow morning. But today, we're just enjoying the weather at the time. A little bit of overcast today for those people who ran the half. Not too bad, and they're calling for a little bit cooler weather tomorrow. We're keeping our fingers crossed, but we'll see you over at the expo. But this is one of the most popular booths here at the expo, the New Balance Expo. And why? Because Disney shoes. And if you want the Disney shoes, the Cinderellas, the Minnies, the Sorcerer Mickeys, or whatever, you better have gotten here to the expo early because they sell out quick. There are only like little teeny weeny sizes and big huge sizes left here at the last day of the expo. Shoe collectors. Who'd have thunk? If you missed it here, you can always find them on eBay for a lot more. Anytime there's free food, yep, you'll find a line of runners. We're over here at the Champion Stadium in the concourse and vendors set up for the first time that I remember in the Walt Disney World Marathon, because we have so much going on here. And the weather's beautiful, a little bit windy, but still fairly cool. A little bit farther down the road. Well, that does it for Marathon Journey here at the ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex for the Expo for the Walt Disney World Marathon 2014. Gonna head on back to the hotel room and dump everything off, and then we're actually gonna take a couple of fast pass opportunities in the parks, have a nice supper, and then we're going to head back to the room to get ready for a bright and early 3 a.m. bus ride to the Runners Village and the start of the Walt Disney World Marathon. So, until then, we will see you when we get ready to board the bus tomorrow morning for the marathon.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing today?
Well, good morning and welcome to Marathon Morning here at the 2014 Walt Disney World Marathon. Sorry for not starting off this video like I normally do at the bus stop, but when we got to the event stop this morning, there was a bus there waiting for us. The door was open. We walked right on. It was so easy. We were running a little bit later than normal. We normally take the 3 a.m. bus, but we slept in just a little bit and shot for the 3:30 bus. So it's a little more hustle and bustle going on here in the Runners Village than when we normally show up first thing in the morning. Everybody else is already here and the buzz has already started. It is predicted to get down to, and I say down to, that's very interesting, 58 degrees by the time the sun comes up, and they're still calling it a high of around 70. So I think they're full of it, but we'll see what happens. To me, it feels a little bit chilly right now with the humidity, but I'm trying to hang on to that feeling just in case it gets a little bit warmer. To give you an idea how many runners we have here this morning, we have 7,000 runners who are participating in the Dopey. That's the 5K, the 10K, the half marathon, and the marathon, compared to like Little Rock Marathon, where there are half that number for the marathon only. This is not a race, it is a city on the move. And so we will be part of the community that's going to travel 26.2 miles today through 4 theme parks and the ESPN Web World of Sports. We're ready to go. Relaxed, refreshed, and waiting for our start that'll be a few hours from now. So we'll take in the sights and sounds, find some people that we know, get reacquainted, meet some people that we've never met before, just have some fun before the start. We'll see you go farther into the corrals. 4:20 a.m. they just called for corrals A through D. A through D, an hour and 10 minutes prior to the start. Those people have to make their way over there now. What do we have to do? Oh, we have a beautiful line of porta potties to visit and a little rest to take. About a mile walk between here and the corral. As you may be able to tell by the horde of people behind me, the migration to the start corrals has begun. Actually, it began a long time ago, but we finally have the general call to the start corral. So we are now all making our way. Final pit stops and a little bit of water, head over to the start corrals, which are, by the way, a mile away. So a nice, easy walk over there. Get to know people along the way. See you a little farther into the start corral. We're about 3 corrals back, waiting to start. We finally emerged in where all of the other corrals were waiting before. We're getting there. And it's actually chilly.
Don't run too quickly. I saw Perella up front.
Start line somewhere between here and 26.2 away when I get a little bit warmer. For some reason they want me to reduce speed ahead. I don't know why or how. Coming up to the entrance of the Magic Kingdom parking. And as our annual public service out here on the Walt Disney World Marathon course, we're going to keep you up to date on what the parking rates are. Currently $15 for a motorcycle or an auto, taxi, limo, or shuttle, $16 for a trailer, camper, or RV, and $19 if you drive a semi. Makes that stay in a Walt Disney World resort that includes free parking much more of a bargain. Heading for the entrance to the Magic Kingdom. I know where it is, but we've been down the dip, past the electric toaster heading towards Space Mountain and cast member entrance of Main Street, USA. Yes, The Magic Kingdom is in sight.
Keep it up, guys! Keep it up! You're awesome!
Only on the Haunted Mansion. That's only after I retire.
Please use caution. Course narrows ahead. Please use caution.
Keep it up! Keep it up!
Come for in order to see for just a few seconds, get one picture taken, then head out the back door because we got 21 miles to go. A little bit more done this year than I had last year.
I'm crazy, but what can I say?
Now the splash gate, which is currently out of commission.
Yeah, it's like
I head backstage for a little bit, make a left-hand turn, and start heading down toward Animal Kingdom. Doing good. Temperature's cooperating. We'll see what happens when the sun comes out. About to cross the railroad tracks. We got to be careful. We'll see you a little farther down the race course. Yeah, I come to that ugly section that's lovingly referred to as Cone Alley. Long bottleneck. And here we are in one of my least favorite parts of the course, the Richard Petty driving experience, and they won't let us drive, they make us run. Torture, actually. They show us cars, they show us a fast racetrack, and then they make
My least favorite part of the course too, I hate it.
and they make us walk, run, all the way around. Terrible. Oh well, about 8.5-ish into the course, so got a ways to go. See a little farther down the race course. Well, we've already had the Circle of Life because we have run by the Reedy Creek Improvement District recycling plant. Ugh. And that was a sensory experience, but now we're heading into the back of the animal kingdom. We're gonna get a nice whiff of some elephant poop and lion poop, and then we'll be out and around by Everest, seeing the sights and sounds of Animal Kingdom. It's really cool. See a little bit farther down the race course. That's right. Go Lumiere!
That's awesome!
Let's go.
Hands out,
There's a machine. Too bad I didn't bring my change.
Mike, grab one of those.
And here we are on stage at Disney Animal Kingdom. And restrooms. Very popular stuff.
Good job, good job. Good morning, Derek. Want to stop? No. It's a faraway monkey. It will be a little black dot.
And for those of you adventurous enough, you can stop and ride Everest. I say adventurous enough because you hope that you don't take too much time on Everest and get swept by the balloon ladies. Okay, we're out here around 15 miles, getting closer to ESPN. And something came to my mind that I needed to get down here before I forget again. I don't know where people got this strange idea, but please, if you walk, before you start to walk, please do not put your hand up. That is the stupidest thing to do because it draws attraction to you. And if I'm running behind you, I know that you're slowing down. You don't need to put your hand up. If I'm not running next to you and you put your hand up, what happens is I look over at you and I run into somebody else. So it really is of no help. So please don't do that. Everybody knows that you're going to slow down. If you run into the back of somebody while you're running, it is exactly the same rules as if you're driving a car. It's your fault. So keep your eyes open and people won't have to think that they need to raise their hand. We continue with the marathon.
Transition to this.
ESPN Wide World of Sports all-weather track. Does it feel wonderful? Not really.
That did not feel good.
See a little farther down the race course. Well, here we are past mile 18, wandering around the ESPN Wide World of Sports area, looking for the stadium, make the loop for the stadium, and then head back out, looking for mile 20 out in front of the ESPN zone. So get a little bit farther down the race course. Alright, heading past mile 22, and at mile 23 we are getting into Hollywood Studios via the back gate, heading toward Tower of Terror. And the toll is starting to show on many of the runners. You know, the marathon is 20 miles and then the second half. So, even though it's 10K left, at the end, it's the toughest 10K you'll ever do. The weather has cooperated a little bit. It's been fairly cool, but the sun is out directly overhead. If you have a way to shield yourself from the sun, it helps a lot. Better than it was last year. by a long shot, but it's still very, very warm. 22 and a half miles down. We'll see you a little bit farther down the race course.
Red Queen in the house. Upper low.
Keep it up. You're doing good. Looking good, guys. Keep it up.
This is the spot where last year I had the famous duel in the sun with the balloon ladies who had me on the ropes back here at this section, and we were racing trash can to trash can until I finally emerged victorious. No balloon ladies in sight this year, that's for sure, and we started way farther back than we did before. So much better and more productive year this year. I'm going to head out the front of Hollywood Studios, got me a nice cold beverage, and then we're going to go down the boardwalk canal, then across the boardwalk in the International Gate of Epcot, around all the countries except the UK, and then head out the front to the finish. So we'll see you a little bit farther down the race course. Now, if it wasn't dopey enough that you sign up, pay a bunch of money to run a 5K, a 10K, a half, and a marathon, you got to stand in line to get his picture. All right, we're going in the backside of the International Gateway entrance. If I remember correctly, we're going to come in the UK, go across the bridge to France, and then through World Showcase. See you in a bit. And it's on to stage at Epcot at the UK. Less than a quarter mile from putting the 2014 Walt Disney World Marathon in the books. Differences this year. Well, it's a little bit cooler, and that helped a whole bunch. And I'm also running with less, running 30 pounds lighter, and that helped a lot. And a lot of motivation here to run today. Like I said, no PR. Who cares about a PR with the Disney race? But great race it is. Now it's time to take it on into the finish. Well, the 2014 Walt Disney World Marathon is in the books.